9 days, no Chief Minister. Shinde unwell, Ajit flies to Delhi. Sena says did not seek Deputy Chief Minister Shiv. Tussle for Maharashtra Home Ministry. BJP's big hint, Fadnavis is Chief Minister pick. Cracks in Mahayuti widening. Maharashtra Chief Minister suspense intensifies.
It's absolutely inexplicable. Nearly 10 days and still the Mahayuti hasn't been able to sort out an announcement of who the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra is going to be. Call it a problem of plenty, call it a problem of performing a little too well in the elections. The problem is it's nearly 10 days and the state still doesn't have a Chief Minister. And therefore, all the jeering and the mockery that's coming from the Mahavikas Aghadi's way, in some ways, is perhaps justified. I'm Shiv, this is 5 Live. And amidst the continuing deadlock over the Mahayuti Sarkar 2.0, with no announcement just yet over who the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra will be, with Eknath Shinde still sulking, Ajit Pawar is now making a dash to Delhi. Ajit Pawar is likely to meet Home Minister Amit Shah in Delhi. Sources say Ajit Pawar is pressuring Eknath Shinde to accept the BJP Chief Minister configuration. Sources say Ajit Pawar is batting for the BJP and exerting pressure on Eknath Shinde and the Shiv Sena. Mustafa Sheikh is live with me from Mumbai. Mustafa, interesting times. 9 days since that huge victory in Maharashtra, and the Mahayuti apparently is still trying to manage demands and ambitions of the individual leaders of the Mahayuti in order to ensure a smooth coronation ceremony on the 5th of this month. But time appears to be running out. Now Ajit Pawar is making a dash for Delhi. What's going on?
Well, yes, Shiv, you can call this the problem of plenty, because they have won about 230 seats in Maharashtra Assembly, the Mahayuti, out of which the BJP stands at 135. They are comfortable to form the government, but they also want to keep their allies happy. And since the time of Delhi meeting, the last meeting which happened with Amit Shah, Eknath Shinde has not been meeting the Mahayuti leaders. Now Ajit Pawar is headed for Delhi. It seems that Ajit Pawar is more comfortable with someone from the BJP, say Devendra Fadnavis becoming the Chief Minister, rather than Eknath Shinde. But yes, because on the 5th there is a oath-taking ceremony, the BJP was trying to get all leaders of Mahayuti on board so that Devendra Fadnavis, Eknath Shinde, Ajit Pawar can take oath together as CM and 2 DCMs. But it seems that the BJP plans are not working out comfortably, because Eknath Shinde has said that BJP makes the first move, appoint the CLP leader, announce the CM face, and what is to be done for the Shiv Sena is he will announce later at a later stage. So Ajit Pawar is going to Delhi. What negotiations really take place? Will the BJP and Ajit Pawar make a government, and Eknath Shinde will later decide how to join this government, or whether all three parties will be seen coming on board on 5th. So excitement is building up, because the date for oath-take ceremony is reaching near. Back to
where is Eknath Shinde now, Mustafa, and what is what is the latest from his camp?
Yes, Eknath Shinde is in Thane at his personal residence. For last 2 days, he was in his native place in Satara district. He was not well, he was under the weather, it was told. And then last evening, he came back to Mumbai, but he went straight to Thane. He has not come to Mumbai, attended any meetings, met any Mahayuti leaders. Shiv Sena leaders are saying that they are very much with Mahayuti. They want that Mahayuti government is formed in Maharashtra. But what will be the role played by Eknath Shinde? How many portfolios he is demanding? If not even, what is he willing to do? This is something there is no clarity on. It seems that Eknath Shinde and Shiv Sena are saying that we will wait and watch. BJP has the majority. They have Ajit Pawar supporting them openly. Go ahead and make the government. We'll decide our role later. Back to you.
Okay, we've got these live images. Mustafa, thanks for that input. Live images of Ajit Pawar reaching the Mumbai airport right now to catch his flight to Delhi, where he will be meeting Amit Shah. As we just told you in that piece of breaking news, Ajit Pawar is batting for the BJP. Ajit Pawar's NCP has also done very, very well, but they know where the numbers stand, and therefore Ajit Pawar is batting for the BJP, presumably for Devendra Fadnavis to become the Chief Minister. Eknath Shinde has made his peace with the BJP Chief Minister, but is holding out on demands, including wanting the Home Ministry, the all-powerful Home Ministry in Maharashtra, and certain other demands that we will continue to put on our screens. You can in fact see some of those on the bottom of your screen at this point of time. Now the stage is set, and it really is an incredible situation that can only be made possible in Indian politics. A massive historic verdict on the 23rd of November, and here we are on the 2nd of December, and still a Chief Minister has not been named or appointed, because the three big leaders of the Mahayuti, Devendra Fadnavis, Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar, still haven't come to a full consensus that has been cleared by Amit Shah and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The stage is set for the oath-taking ceremony on December the 5th, but the Mahayuti alliance is still in limbo over who will be the Maharashtra Chief Minister. While state BJP leaders are pushing for Fadnavis, Eknath Shinde seems to be in a standoff, cancelling meetings after returning from his village, citing ill health. Despite this, his party has confirmed they will support the BJP's decision. The NCP, on the other hand, is backing, as we just told you, Devendra Fadnavis.
The stage is set for oath-taking ceremony on December 5. But Mahayuti is yet to announce their Chief Minister pick. State BJP leaders have been pitching Devendra Fadnavis as the next Maharashtra Chief Minister. There is a hiccup though. Current Chief Minister Eknath Shinde seems to be sulking. After returning from his native village, Shinde on Monday cancelled all his meetings, citing ill health. Shinde's party, however, says they will support the BJP's decision.
हमें सीएम के कुर्सी पे कुछ भी इंटरेस्ट नहीं है। जो नेता लोग, महायुति के नेता लोग जो डिसीजन लेंगे, उनके पीछे हम खड़े हैं। इसीलिए वो सवाल ही नहीं आता सीएम पद मांगना और नहीं मांगना।
Portfolio distribution is also proving to be a headache for the Mahayuti. The Shiv Sena is adamant on Deputy Chief Minister's post and Home Ministry. The party wants to retain 9 existing portfolios. Eknath Shinde's son Shrikant Shinde clarified that he won't become the Deputy Chief Minister.
देखिए, शिंदे साहब ने प्रेस लेके सब दुनिया के सामने बता दिया है। जो वरिष्ठ नेता निर्णय लेंगे वो हमें एक्सेप्ट है। हमारी कोई भी डिमांड नहीं है, या तो हम किसी पद के लिए अड़े नहीं। इतनी बात स्पष्ट करने के बावजूद उनके ऊपर आरोप लगाना ठीक नहीं है।
The NCP is rooting for Fadnavis. Top party leaders, including Ajit Pawar, are in talks with BJP leadership. While the suspense over Chief Minister continues, the BJP has named Nirmala Sitharaman and former Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani as observers for Maharashtra. Bureau Report, India Today.
Publicly, Eknath Shinde has repeatedly declared that he will abide by any decision that the BJP High Command will take, and that he will not become an obstacle in choosing who the next Maharashtra Chief Minister will be. But non-publicly, his body language, his actions appear to suggest that there is a great deal of muscle flexing behind what Eknath Shinde wants.
कि ये सरकार जो है ये जनता की आवाज वाली सरकार है। जनता को जैसे सरकार चाहिए वैसे सरकार मिलेगा। मैंने बुधवार के दिन पूरी तरह मेरी भूमिका स्पष्ट की हुई है। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, आदरणीय गृह मंत्री अमित भाई और पूरी तरह मैंने मेरा समर्थन दिया है। इसके लिए कोई किंतु परंतु नहीं है और स्पष्टता से मैंने कहा है, मैं पूरी स्पष्टता से मेरी भूमिका व्यक्त करने वाला कार्यकर्ता हूं।
So is Eknath Shinde becoming a bit of a speed bump, an obstacle, something that he said he would not be for the Mahayuti 2.0 government formation? After the meeting with Amit Shah in Delhi last week, A meeting of state Mahayuti leaders was supposed to happen in Maharashtra, but Shinde abruptly went to his native place in Satara. He stayed there for 2 days and the meeting was delayed. Later, last evening, he came back from Satara but chose not to go to Varsha in Mumbai, which is the official residence of the Chief Minister. Instead, he stayed in Thane, which is where he is from. Shinde says he is not feeling well, he has a throat infection. But on the other hand, Shinde faction leaders are batting for home and other heavyweight portfolios. Some even say that they want all those ministries where with the Shiv Sena in the last 2.5 years. It means the Shinde faction is clearly building pressure, flexing muscle and indulging in power play, far from the conciliatory, I don't want to be an obstacle tone that Eknath Shinde had struck immediately after the election. On the one hand, he's delaying the Mahayuti meeting where they will decide what to do with the Home Ministry, Urban Development Ministry and revenue portfolios along with the power sharing formula. And there's no clarity till this moment on what kind of distribution formula will be adopted for those ministries. On the other hand, the BJP has declared the schedule of the oath-taking ceremony. That's the joke. 5th December, 5 p.m. is when the oath-taking ceremony will take place. But Maharashtra still doesn't know who's going to be taking oath as Chief Minister. It's going to be happening at the Mumbai Azad Maidan. It means the BJP has given a clear message that the Chief Ministerial face will be from the BJP itself and not from the other two parties. But Shinde is stalling the process as the BJP has not held a legislative party meeting. That's the meeting of the MLAs where they will decide their leader and Chief Minister's face will be officially announced. So there's a great deal of power play, muscle flexing that is taking place. We have with us Mustafa, who's back with us. Ritvik Bhalekar is with us. Abhijit Karande, three reporters who've been tracking the story very, very closely. Ritvik, where are things at? You know, the demands being made by Eknath Shinde, for the Home Ministry and other portfolios. How is the BJP looking at these demands? They're saying, whichever portfolios the Shiv Sena had in the last 2.5 years, that should remain the same. Is the BJP amenable to that?
Very rightly said, Shiv, that muscle flexing and pressure tactics are being played out by Shinde faction because even after more than a week of the landslide victory in Maharashtra, yet the deadlock continues and Shinde faction, after publicly demanding that they need to have a plump portfolio like Home Department along with the Deputy CM post for Eknath Shinde, because he doesn't want to come down from what he was and he wants to maintain his stature in the cabinet. So they are clearly demanding Home Department, but at the same time, Eknath Shinde faction is saying that he has already clarified that he will not be an obstacle whatever decision is taken by the BJP's Delhi High Command. But at the same time, it has also been looked upon that why BJP is delaying the process and why they are not taking the Legislative Assembly meet and declaring officially the face of a CM of Maharashtra. Now that two observers have been appointed by BJP, Vijay Rupani and Nirmala Sitharaman. They are expected to come down to Mumbai day after tomorrow. BJP's legislative meet will be held on 4th of December, and once the name has been declared, which we all know is the frontrunner Devendra Fadnavis, or there might be some surprises, after that Shinde will be playing his card, which he is keeping very close to his chest.
It's interesting to see how closely cut this all is, and to bring in Abhijit Karande also on this. Abhijit, two observers will be landing very soon in Mumbai to see where things are at. The very fact that the BJP needs to send two observers seems to suggest that things are not going so smoothly.
Yes, Shiv, absolutely. But the whole story is taking around the Shinde, actually, as we are aware that one meeting has been held in Delhi with Amit Shah and the Mahayuti leaders of the state supposed to meet in Mumbai, but that meeting has not happened yet. And the main dilemma with Shinde is he is a caretaker CM. the other person who will take a charge of a CM, then he will become a deputy chief minister or the only minister. So that will be hamper his stature. That will be hamper his whole scenario of politics he has done in last 2 and 5 years. So that dilemma is continues, and Shinde able to solve this problem smoothly, and he is very aggressively negotiating with the BJP. So he is asking for a home department, as Ritvik rightly said, that he want that stature to be continued with the state politics. So main dilemma is there, and moreover, he wanted to retain those all ministries which was with them, with the Shinde faction in last 2.5 years. So it is a big drama in Maharashtra, as 132 seats with the BJP. They have 5 independents are joined with them. They have 137 now, shorter 8 from the magic figure, but they are not able to form a government since last 9 days. And then Ajit Pawar comes in, where he is putting his hand behind the BJP and the Fadnavis, because he has a good rapport with the Devendra Fadnavis and power politics of Shinde. So he is a read of that whole thing, and because of that he flew down to Delhi, and he is going to meet Amit Shah. He is going to demand something, and smartly he is playing the politics to cut down Shinde to the size. So these all aspects are very important in Maharashtra's politics since last 9 days. But his meeting with Amit Shah will be crucial in Maharashtra politics as of now.
All right, Abhijit, Ritvik and Mustafa, continue to stay with me, because we've got some more breaking news coming in now. Continues 9 days later, the BJP, like you just heard our reporters tell us, has appointed 2 observers for Maharashtra. The Chief Minister's announcement will take place after the BJP legislative meet, which is likely to take place on the 4th of December. Today is Monday. The legislative meet is likely to take place on Wednesday, that's the 4th. Vijay Rupani, former Chief Minister of Gujarat and one of the observers who's been appointed to go to Maharashtra and keep a track of the smooth path towards the Chief Minister's announcement. He says BJP will be appointing the legislative party head first. He says Shinde has no problem with a BJP Chief Minister. Here's what Vijay Rupani has said.
हाई कमान ने आज मैं और निर्मला सीताराम जी को महाराष्ट्र में नए नेता चुनने के लिए जो संसदीय दल की बैठक होगी उसमें ऑब्जर्वर के नाते हम दोनों को जिम्मेवारी सौंपी गई है। आज शाम तक फैसला तय हो जाएगा कब और कहां बैठक होगी हमारी संसदीय दल की, और उसी वक्त उसी दिन हम दोनों उपस्थित रहेंगे। और जो नेता चुनने की प्रक्रिया होगी, हमारी यहाँ परंपरा रही है कि सर्वसम्मति से ये प्रक्रिया होती है, तो उसी तरीके से जो प्रक्रिया होगी उसका रिपोर्ट हम हाईकमान को देंगे और बाद में नए नेता का घोषणा होगी।
सर, किन किन बाबतों को ध्यान में खास कर रखा जाएगा?
नहीं, उसमें तो सबको साथ में बातचीत करेंगे, सबका राय मांगेंगे, प्रस्ताव आएगा और उसके आधार पर निर्णय होगा।
सर, सीएम भाजपा का ही होगा क्या?
वो तो आज मेरे ख्याल से एकनाथ शिंदे जी ने बताया है कि सीएम भाजपा का होगा, तो हमें कोई हरकत नहीं है।
इसके बदले में सर उन्होंने 3 बड़े मंत्रालय की
भी अभी कोई मुझे पता नहीं है। हम तो सिर्फ हमारे पार्टी के जो नेता चुनने की प्रक्रिया है उसलिए हम लोग जा रहे हैं।
Mustafa, with Ajit Pawar now headed to Delhi, is the intention now to sort of flex muscle at Eknath Shinde in return? He's the one who's flexing muscle right now within the Mahayuti. With Ajit Pawar meeting with Amit Shah later today, is that what the formula, is that what the plan is, the intention? To try and show Eknath Shinde that he may make all these demands, but ultimately he doesn't have the numbers to make too many demands also.
Well, that's true, Shiv, because the numbers are in favor of Mahayuti and more so in favor of BJP. there has been the consistent statement by Ajit Pawar since day one, which is that the Chief Minister will be from the BJP, and that has been a support the BJP has got from one of its ally, which they have not gotten yet with Eknath Shinde. Now, Eknath Shinde has been saying that it was my work, my policy that this entire thing has taken place. Now that I am not becoming a Chief Minister, the BJP can go ahead, make the Chief Minister, and then I'll decide for my party. So in that case, whatever damage control has to be done is through NCP. That's what Mahayuti and the BJP leaders are trying, and hence Ajit Pawar is in Delhi. Now remember, because in politics nobody comes without aspirations. What is it that Ajit Pawar actually wants?
Yeah.
Is it his aspiration to become a Chief Minister? One day he broke, as in came out of his uncle's party, he got the symbol and his name. But NCP till date has not gotten a Chief Minister in Maharashtra. So that is one of the aspirations which Ajit Pawar also keeps. So clearly, as we earlier said, that it's a problem of plenty for BJP. They have to keep their alliance partners happy. They have to also get their what is rightfully due to them, and also some ministries to their own MLAs. So these are negotiations with the BJP High Command is going through at this point, and they would want to iron out differences with Eknath Shinde, get him on the same page as Ajit Pawar, and then go ahead with the oath-taking ceremony. Back to you.
You know, Ritvik, politics, especially in Maharashtra, is a very ruthless game. Everybody knows that. Everybody has seen, how it has played out over the last 5-6 years. And what is playing out right now is turning out to be a very big test for Amit Shah and the Prime Minister in terms of ensuring that the next few days goes smoothly. But I want to ask you, since you're on the ground and closest to the action, is there a trust deficit? Is there a trust deficit that is building up between the BJP and the Shiv Sena right now? The Eknath Shinde Sena?
Absolutely, Shiv, because you see, it's politics in Maharashtra is not just ruthless, but it is as unpredictable as any other state. Because Maharashtra, if you look at the chronology from last few years, we've been watching closely that a trust deficit is something everyone is facing, every party and every ally is facing, be it Mahayuti or be it Mahavikas Aghadi, because everyone, some or the other way, have deceived their party chief or their leader, and so many MLAs have jumped from one party to another that it is really difficult to find out that which MLA belongs to which party right now, which is rightly mentioned by Raj Thackeray during his rallies.
Ritvik, apologies for interrupting you. We've just got a news break coming in. I'll come back to you right after that. We've got a news break coming in on the Mahayuti 2.0 Sarkar. A Shiv Sena leader has made a big claim just now. He says that Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar will be meeting very soon. Just the three of them will be meeting very soon via video conference on Zoom, presumably. The three Mahayuti leaders will be meeting virtually, where they will presumably reach some kind of a consensus between them on government formation. Remember, Amit Shah has already had his say. He's already made it clear which way the wind is blowing as far as government formation is concerned. But the three leaders who are on the ground, Fadnavis, Shinde and Pawar, will now apparently meet virtually, because Ajit Pawar is headed to Mumbai right now. Eknath Shinde is in Thane and Devendra Fadnavis is in Mumbai. The three will meet virtually and a consensus will be reached, says an Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena faction leader. That's very, very important. Abhijit, what are you making of that? Shiv Sena leader saying that the Trinity will meet very shortly and uske baad sab theek ho jayega.
This is very interesting thing, Shiv. As we know that the Amit Shah and Mahayuti leaders have met just 4 days before, and still that meeting, Mahayuti leaders meeting, is pending.
Yeah.
And day after tomorrow, there will be a legislative party meeting of BJP. And on 5th of December at 5 p.m., the new Chief Minister will swearing in at Azad Maidan. And now, when BJP is aggressively taking their steps, even today morning also BJP leaders went to the Azad Maidan and took a review of the preparation of swearing in ceremony. And then now Shiv Sena leaders and Eknath Shinde is saying that we are ready to talk and we will conduct a meeting via conference and all these things. But see, these all people, even Shinde and Shinde factions people are playing very safely. They know it is not easy to negotiate with the BJP because they knows how they split the party, Shiv Sena and the NCP. So it is very crucial for Shinde faction that to negotiate with the BJP, that too with some kind of we can say without any trust deficit or without any glitches, and to get what they wanted actually. And this is the big challenge before the Eknath Shinde. And second big challenge before Eknath Shinde is to get something which will treat his stature in a fine way, because if he will take charge as a minister or the deputy chief minister, it will hamper his stature, as I said earlier also. So this is a very crucial thing. Now he will talk to Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar, but how it will go ahead, I don't know, because Ajit Pawar flew down to the Delhi and Fadnavis is at Sagar. So one leader is already in Delhi. So how it will happen? So I don't see any possibility of video conferencing at least today. But this meeting can happen tomorrow or tomorrow evening, so that all the confusion and all the news breaks are coming from different sources and different things will be solved.
No, you're right. I agree with you. I agree with you, Abhijit. So many movements happening at the same time. One wonders when this video conference Zoom meeting will actually take place. But we'll keep an eye out for that. Ajit Pawar heading to Delhi. Eknath Shinde is in Thane. Devendra Fadnavis, I think, is in Mumbai still. So we'll have to see where the three will meet and what Amit Shah will say later today. Hopefully there will be more clarity. Time is running out, because the one thing that will not change is the oath-taking date. I don't think that can be postponed. But our team on the ground, our crack team on the ground, Ritwik, Mustafa, Abhijit and others, breaking every single twist and turn in this unfolding saga, will continue to keep you updated on this incredible story. And just by way of a reminder, just take a look at the timeline of where things are at. Everybody remembers Results Day, that enormous, absolute monster verdict that the Mahayuti won, 23rd November. On that day, Fadnavis said, no dispute over Chief Minister's post, famous last words. 25th November, 2 days later, Ajit Pawar backed Fadnavis as the Maha CM pick. 26th November, 3 days after the verdict, Eknath Shinde resigned as Maharashtra Chief Minister. On 27th November, Shinde says, will back a BJP Chief Minister, and whatever Prime Minister and Amit Shah's decision is, he will not be an obstacle in that. The following day, 28th November, Shinde, Fadnavis, Ajit Pawar met Amit Shah in Delhi, but no decision was made or announced on the CM pick. 29th November, key Mahayuti meet was cancelled significantly. Shinde suddenly left for Satara. The Shiv Sena demanded the Maharashtra Home Ministry. 30th November, Ajit Pawar said the CM will be chosen from the BJP and one deputy CM from each, the Ajit Pawar NCP and the Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena. 1st December, Shinde returned to Thane. He cites ill health and he's staying at home right now. He's not in touch with anyone. That graphic is incorrect. It's 1st December. 2nd December, Shinde's son reject the deputy chief minister demand. Rumors, and that's where things stand at this point of time. So we'll keep you updated. It's clearly a story that isn't over yet.
Team Trump has an American Desi flavor. From incoming FBI chief Kash Patel to Vice President-elect Vance's family. From Vivek Ramaswamy's Dosh project to lockdown contrarian Jay Bhattacharya. From Geeta Bhakt Tulsi Gabbard to India Bhakts Rubio and Walz. Desi flavors of Trump 2.0.
And the latest adding that Desi Tadka is Kash Patel, an American of Gujarati descent, who's been nominated by Trump to be the next director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. Known for his strong loyalty to Trump, Patel serves in key role during the first term of Trump. Patel has shown his vocal support for the Ram Temple in Ayodhya and admiration for Prime Minister Modi. Patel's nomination, along with other Indian-American figures in Trump's circle, signals a growing influence of the American Desi community within the Republican establishment.
Here's another American Desi in Trump 2.0 Sarkar. Donald Trump has nominated his loyalist Kash Patel to be the next director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Kashyap Pramod Vinod Patel, commonly known as Kash, was born in the city of New York, a child of immigrant parents originally from Gujarat. Patel served in key roles during Trump's first term, including overseeing the counterterrorism division of the National Security Council and later serving as Chief of Staff at the Department of Defense. Patel has also been vocal about his backing of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya, arguing that its historical significance is overlooked by Western narratives.
What the deep state uses the most to cover up their corruption is an illegal application of the classification system. Remember the Lovebirds text from, this is a beauty, the Lovebirds text from FBI, DOJ land, Russiagate, Strzok and Page were texting each other. They were running the Russiagate investigation against Trump. They were the head of the counterintelligence unit at the FBI. Then we finally find those text messages. You know what the FBI and DOJ do for like a year? Redact them. The deep state came full circle and gave these guys a payday for rigging a presidential election and breaking the law.
Patel's nomination was met with mixed response. While Huffington Post wrote, Trump picks nut for FBI, pro-MAGA accounts on X celebrated Kash Patel's nomination by sharing memes of the hit RRR with the caption, Vivek and Kash Patel taking on the deep state. Patel's vocal admiration for Prime Minister Modi and his vision for US-India relations reflect a unique culture cross-pollination. Reports say that when Trump came to India for a mega event in Ahmedabad, it was Kash Patel who peppered his speech with references on Sachin Tendulkar, DDLJ and Swami Vivekananda.
As the great religious teacher Swami Vivekananda once said, the moment I stand in reverence before every human being and see God in him, that moment I am free. In America and in India, we know that we are all born for a higher purpose, to reach toward our fullest potential, to work toward excellence and perfection, and to give all glory to God.
But Kash Patel isn't the only ABCD or American-born confident Desi in Team Trump. Tulsi Gabbard is Trump's Hindu pick for Director of National Intelligence. Although Tulsi Gabbard has no direct ties to India, her deep connection to Hinduism, particularly the teachings of Hare Krishna philosophy, has been a defining part of her identity. She's always been open about her faith, often seen chanting bhajans and prayers. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. She carried a Bhagavad Gita with her during her deployment in Iraq and swore her oath of office in 2016 with a hand on the sacred text. Alongside SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, Trump selected loyalist and former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy to lead his new Department of Government Efficiency. When asked about his religious beliefs, Ramaswamy proudly declared that he is a Hindu.
Tell my faith, I'm Hindu. I believe there's one true God. I believe God put each of us here for a purpose, that we're God's instruments. He works through us in different ways, but we are still equal because God resides in each of us. That's the core of my faith.
In addition to them, Trump has also been nominated Indian origin Dr. Jay Bhattacharya as the Director of the National Institutes of Health. While Bhattacharya has ties to Kolkata, he has not made a clear statement about his faith. Trump's White House will also see Usha Chilkuri Vance, an Indian-American Hindu, as a second lady married to the incoming Vice President J.D. Vance. Bureau Report, India Today.
We have to tell you a little bit more about Lieutenant Colonel Tulsi Gabbard. We say Lieutenant, the Americans say Lieutenant, a 21-year military veteran and the first Hindu woman in US Congress. She's been nominated as Director of National Intelligence in Donald Trump's incoming administration. Many people think she's of Indian origin. She isn't. She's Samoan, but she belongs to the Hindu faith. known for her firm stance on combating terrorism and her deep ties to Hindu spiritual culture, Gabbard's leadership could reshape US-India relations.
Lieutenant Colonel Tulsi Gabbard, 21-year military veteran, the first Hindu woman in US Congress, and now nominated Director of National Intelligence in Donald Trump's incoming government.
I invite you to join me in doing all that we can to see.
Known for her strong stance on terror, criticism of Pakistan's support for terror, and her deep connection to Hindu culture, Gabbard's leadership could herald a new chapter in the US-India relationship.
Take this obligation freely.
She made the headlines most recently with this comment on persecution of minorities in Bangladesh.
I introduced a resolution that called for the protection of Hindus and religious minorities in Bangladesh, people who continue to be targeted and persecuted to this day.
Her uncompromising position on combating terrorism aligns closely with India's concerns, especially regarding cross-border terrorism originating from Pakistan.
F-16s in Pakistan. Judge Poe and I recently sent you a letter expressing our grave concerns about this potential sale and asking you to consider stopping it. In our view, rewarding Pakistan with such a sale when, in fact, they have not changed their harboring and support of terrorists within Pakistan, whether you talk about the 2011 statements by Admiral Mullen then, talking about how the Haqqani network is a veritable arm of the Pakistani ISI.
Born in the Pacific Samoan Island and growing up in Hawaii, her Hindu roots have made her a beloved figure in India, where she is seen as a friend of the country. In 2019, while still with the Democratic Party, she gifted Indian Prime Minister Modi her personal copy of the Bhagavad Gita.
When I was elected to the United States Congress, I chose to take the oath of office on the Bhagavad Gita. Many people have asked me why I made that choice, and for me, the answer is very simple. Krishna's teaching in the Gita of loving service to God and working for the well-being of all of God's children, his teachings of bhakti and karma yoga, are the foundation and driving force and purpose of my life.
During her time in Congress, Gabbard supported numerous initiatives to bolster US-India relations. Recognizing India as a key ally in maintaining stability in the Indo-Pacific region. As the Director of National Intelligence, Gabbard will likely continue to emphasize the importance of the US-India partnership in countering the influence of China and addressing regional security challenges. This could mean more intelligence collaboration, joint operations, and a shared focus on countering cyber threats and surveillance activities by adversarial nations.
The opportunity there for mutual prosperity and security is something that I know both of these countries' leaders are very committed to.
A video of Gabbard chanting the Maha Mantra at the ISKCON 50th anniversary event in Washington, D.C. has gone viral on social media, emphasizing her sense of spirituality and identity. After the intelligence-related frictions between India and the United States under the Biden administration, Tulsi Gabbard's new role could smoothen things out and go on to be a game-changer for the US-India relationship. Her unique combination of cultural understanding, strategic clarity and commitment to democratic values could enhance India's security and its position as a crucial partner for the United States in the 21st century. Bureau Report, India Today.
And Donald Trump has made it clear that he values loyalty above all else. But here come two very contentious appointments. In a surprising twist, President-elect Donald Trump is set to appoint two men with strong family ties to his daughters. The fathers-in-law of Ivanka Trump and Tiffany Trump, both daughters of Donald Trump, have been given very, very important diplomatic assignments in the incoming Trump Sarkar. Take a look.
Meet Ivanka Trump's father-in-law, Charles Kushner. And now meet Tiffany Trump's father-in-law, Masad Bolos. Say hello to President-elect Donald Trump's two newest appointees. Two men whose sons are married to Trump's daughter, family connections, who will soon officially be part of Team Trump. What's clear here is a pattern of loyalty over expertise. Donald Trump's tendency to prioritize personal loyalty and familial connections in political appointments, a hallmark of his leadership style. Appointment Ivanka Trump's father-in-law as ambassador to France and Tiffany Trump's father-in-law as a Middle East advisor is in line with Trump's broader strategy in consolidating influence within a trusted inner circle. Bolos, a Lebanese-American billionaire, played a key role in the Trump's campaign outreach to Arab-American and Muslim-American communities, personally representing Trump in meetings and rallies in key states. Trump's appointment of his eldest daughter Ivanka's father-in-law is a little more contentious. Kushner, a wealthy real estate developer and philanthropist, is best known for his business acumen and a high-profile legal scandal that resulted in his conviction and imprisonment for tax evasion, witness tampering and illegal campaign contributions, a conviction for which Trump granted him a pardon in 2020. Nepotism aside, there is no doubt these controversial appointments will likely energize Trump's base, which admires his outsider approach and disdain for bureaucratic norms. It could raise questions about their impact on U.S. diplomacy, governance, and public trust in institutions. Bureau Report, India Today.
And even if not all the appointments are people who are American Desis, and that's just a joke, there are many who are very vehemently pro-India faces. Let me show you just some of them. The two biggest are the Secretary of State and the National Security Advisor. Mike Waltz has been appointed the National Security Advisor in the new Trump administration. He's currently co-chair of the India Caucus. He's called the US-India partnership the strategic relationship of the 21st century just a couple of weeks ago. He facilitated Modi's address to the joint session of the US Congress in June last year. He has consistently condemned attacks on Indian consulates and much more. The second person I'm talking about is Marco Rubio, once a presidential candidate, now set to be Secretary of State in Trump 2.0. He's currently the senator from Florida. He introduced the US-India Defense Cooperation Act in July 2024. It's currently undergoing confirmation in US Congress. He has a hard stance on China, advocates very strong ties with India, has long advocated NATO-level relations with India. So two very friendly faces for India in the new Trump 2.0 Sarkar. And the Indian internet has erupted over US Vice President-elect J.D. Vance's Thanksgiving photographs. It's this image that you're about to see that has triggered the maximum buzz, with people all over the world from India saying this looks just like any family photo that we would have posted. J.D. Vance and his wife, who is of Indian origin from Andhra Pradesh, Usha Chilkuri Vance, were snapped with their families on Thanksgiving, and most Indians are saying that their family looks just like ours. Aunties in silk saris, kids and uncles all huddled around a table, enjoying a nice Thanksgiving evening. The American Desi Tadka is complete.